Hola amigos de Wine News TV Puerto Rico, me encuentro aquí en Ambrosia, la selección de Guillermo Ramis, nuestro buen amigo del canal Wine News TV. Y estoy con el señor Andreas Zinelis de Cava Spiliades. Vamos a probar vinos griegos. Andreas, so good to have you in the program.
Pleasure
How are
meeting
you?
Very well, thank you.
Well, so we're going to talk about some Greek wines. We have 3 whites and a red. First, tell me for our viewers and our consumers out there, you know, the Greeks obviously is the cradle of civilization. How long has the well, I don't want to say an industry, but how long has the Greek winemaking tradition been going on for?
Well, they've been making wine in Greece for a couple thousand years
Exactly.
easily. In modern times, it's been developing certainly, and we've seen a Greek wine renaissance occurring over the last 30 years, and a lot more exporting of Greek wines to reach consumers abroad in really the last 15 years more specifically.
Main grapes.
From the whites, importing grapes, Assyrtiko, Malagousia, Moscofilero. From the reds, Agorgitico and Xinomavro.
So you were telling me off camera that these 4 wines are going to be available in the Puerto Rican market starting next week.
That's correct. Yep.
Through our friends of Ambrosia and Guillermo Ramis. I have no reservations in saying that Guillermo is one of the most refined palates that I know, anywhere in the world. So I'm sure that these wines are gonna blow me away. Let's go into the first one. What can you tell me about this first one we have?
Well, the first one's from one of the most famous regions of Greece, which is the island of Santorini. Santorini is a volcanic island. It's really small, rock literally in the middle of the Aegean Sea. And most people have seen the little white houses hanging off the cliffs in Greece, so it's easier to make the association. The grape variety here is Assyrtiko.
I smell the ocean here. It's very mineral.
Very mineral.
The
Very
salinity. It's beautiful. Flowers of all kinds. Some grass. I know I'm going to have something that's quite elegant and citrus. Let's see what we have here. It's a very, very elegant wine, gastronomic, refreshing, zesty, citrusy, lots of lemon, lots of green apple going on here. Steely. No oak here, right?
No oak, no.
Beautiful, very, very gastronomic.
Absolutely.
The Greek food is unbelievable. Yeah, quite good, quite good. 100% Assyrtiko here?
100% Assyrtiko.
All right.
From 100-plus-year-old ungrafted vines that have existed on the island, and they've evolved over centuries.
Yeah, very good. And more or less price point in terms of the states, or do you know here?
This would probably, obviously we have to check with Guillermo on
Yeah,
that one,
I know.
I'm going to hold off for a second.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, not a problem. I don't want to put you in the spot, but it's a very, very well made wine, and I love it. Has a very elegant, lengthy finish. The salinity here is unbelievable. It sort of cleans the palate.
It keeps going and going.
It keeps going and going.
Yeah.
It's very, very
It's
good.
impressive.
What do you pair this with in terms of food pair?
This would go very well with any sort of grilled fish,
Yeah.
certainly. Definitely you can have some ceviche with it
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And because of its very bright and racy acidity, it would go very well with anything that's fried.
Yeah,
And I know in Puerto Rico we do like a little bit of a fried
we do
food.
have that, and you're of a Greek background.
That's correct.
So I guess you're an ambassador of sorts, and I assume you feel very proud of what you're showcasing the world.
I do. I'm very fortunate to have been in the wine business for several years and then fall in love with these wines and represent them and work with them in several different markets and countries.
That's great. I'm sure we'll see plenty of you. Let's go to the second one. What do we have here? The
second wine is a special wine from a producer called Guillermo Vasiliou, and the grape here is called Malagousia. Malagousia is an interesting variety because it was on the verge of extinction in the late 1970s until Mr. Guillermo Vasiliou single-handedly, essentially, was able to revive this grape variety. And there's over 60, 70 producers in Greece working with this variety today.
The nose here is haunting, and it's beautiful. It's clean. It's very fresh. But I'm getting, the first one was, more of a citrusy notes. Here I'm getting, a little bit of more tropical fruits of sorts and
some stone fruit for sure.
stone
Malagousia is
fruit.
known for
Stone fruit. Yeah, for sure.
The property is also surrounded by three bodies of water, so there's a saline component infused often
Very,
in this,
very,
in this
very. There are
wine.
lots of salinity, minerality, uh, apricots, so a little bit of flowers as well.
Yeah.
No oak here either.
There's just 1%, like a small percentage of 30, that is fermented in neutral oak vessel, just to give it a little bit more texture and body.
Yeah.
But no
Let's see what
other
we have in the
oak
palate here.
aging whatsoever. It's all stainless steel from there on.
It's a beautiful wine. Not as steely as the first one. This is a more of a richer wine, I guess, because of the blend, I assume. And you pick this wine to go second after the first one. Again, I'm seeing this gastronomic component to it. It's a food friendly wine.
All these wines are meant to be certainly enjoyed with food. There's
Yeah, very-
plenty of acidity here and enough body to stand up against a lot of dishes.
Yeah,
for sure.
delicious, delicious. And so this would also go well with something fried or
It would go fried. Actually, one of the perfect pairings with this is charred octopus or anything that's on the grill.
I
It goes
would
exceptionally well.
go a notch up than the first one in terms of pairing here.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
And also, this goes incredibly well with spicy food.
Yeah.
Asian food, Thai, for example, goes exceptionally.
Malagusia and
Malagusia
Assyrtiko.
is the first one, yes.
Okay, so but this is 100% Malagusia.
That's correct. Yeah, these are
Wow,
both single varieties.
very interesting wine. I'm sure it's a little bit of a apricot here and then pineapples. It's beautiful. I love it. So third one. What do we have
The
here?
third one is from a property, Viglia Hora. It's located in the northern part of Greece, one of Greece's premium estates. And it's a blend of Assyrtiko, so half of what you had in the first wine, just not from Santorini, and 50% Semillon,
Okay.
a variety
Yeah,
that
the
we don't
Bordeaux
often
variety.
see, mostly in Bordeaux, of course. It's one of the winemaker's favorite non-Greek grape varieties. This is just to go to show that in Greece we do have 300 indigenous varieties, but we also have international
Very
varieties.
aromatic, very clean, and I mean nothing wrong with this. But you know when you buy those things that put aromas in the house and they give this nice,
Yeah.
clean, fresh smell, like when you go to high-end hotels and everything smells beautiful. I mean, I'm getting such cleanliness, and obviously again the ocean. You guys are surrounded by water
Yeah, there's
everywhere.
quite a
but
bit of water.
quite a bit of water
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And again, a little bit more hefty than the second and first. Obviously, heftier than the first one.
Of course. Yep.
See what we have here. Richer. This can stand a good piece of pork, even.
Absolutely.
Good.
This also
A
has
little
oak.
unctuous. Yeah, good.
So you can get some of those vanilla kind of brioche characters in this wine, certainly.
For sure. You do see oak here, right?
Absolutely, for about 6 months.
Yeah, very, very good. Wow, I'm
Well
blown away.
integrated.
And the acidity is there, the that sort of salinity is there, but you got a little bit more oomph, a little bit more weight. But it's agile. It's a very agile one, agile wine. So we go to the last one. What do we have here?
The last
Andreas?
ones are red, not to
Yeah.
discount that Greece only makes white wines.
Yeah.
But about close to 70% of all Greek wines made are white. But the reds are incredible. The grape here
So
is
earthy.
Agiorgitiko. The producer is Parparousis. I consider him a wizard when it comes to these kind of style wines. Tremendous level of elegance and finesse. And it's the Nemea Reserve. That's what the area is. He only makes this wine in exceptional vintages.
Yeah.
It's not a wine he chooses to make every year.
It's earthy, funky.
Yeah.
I'm getting that Burgundy homage of sorts, and only 13.5% alcohol. Obviously, an elegant, more of a I guess not a luscious, rich wine, but rather a more of an elegant, complex mineral wine. Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of florality here. For Burgundy lovers usually gravitate towards this wine.
Herbs, lots of herbs. Sanguine notes. Iron, tea, lots of tea, cherry. Sour in a good way that helps to clean. Beautiful, and I love the color. I mean, it's pristine.
Yes.
It's translucent. It's beautiful. Very gastronomic again. I mean, wow, good and long finish. Reminds me of, obviously not to discount the Greek industry. I mean, these are uniquely Greek wines, but takes me to Burgundy. Takes me to obviously the Beaujolais. Takes me to red Burgundy. because it's so mineral. It's there's no sweetness here. I mean, it's
Tons of earthiness and a lot of crunchy red
mushrooms,
fruit, of course.
lots of things going on here, and even a little bit of that, freshness, menthol, pine. Very, very nice wine. Wow. So, and at the end, you got that not racinny in terms of sweetness, but like maraschino cherries
Sure.
in liquor. Delicious
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah,
God.
lots of elements.
And where is this from in Greece again?
This is from the Nemea region in the Peloponnese. It's about an hour and a half drive from Athens.
I'm getting at the end a bit of the Amaro notes from the Valpolicella region. Very rustic wine. Delicious.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hit in Puerto Rico. And again, this reflects Guillermo Ramis' palate. It's very elegant, very gastronomic. Guillermo, I think you're going to make a lot of noise with these wines. Andreas, thank you so much for this.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I'm sure that we're going to see each other again in the future.
I hope so.
We're going to make a lot of noise with these wines, and they're going to be a hit in the Puerto Rico restaurant scene. Thank you for that. We'll
My pleasure.
toast
Cheers.
this last
Salud.
wine. Salud, amigos. Vinos griegos, vinos extraordinarios que pronto estarán en el mercado de la mano de Guillermo Ramis y Ambrosia. Extraordinarios, vinos diferentes. Si usted ya está cansado pues de tomar siempre Chardonnay, Albariño, Sauvignon Blanc, pruebe Acírtico, pruebe
Rusia.
Malhusia, and this third one.
It's a blend. Acírtico
and Semillon, right?
Yeah.
And this last one, my God, it
Ayurvédico.
really blew me away. Wow, what a delicious wine. Prueben los vinos griegos, son extraordinarios, gastronómicos, muy salinos, muy minerales, vinos que creo que van a hacer mucho ruido con nuestra gastronomía puertorriqueña. Andreas, I know you have places to go, literally. have a safe trip, and hopefully you'll be back.
I hope
be
so.
back in Puerto
Salud,
Rico.
gracias.
Salud, amigos. Será hasta la próxima.
Salud.